Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2024 Hart Women's Volleyball Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent Rich Linden. Super pumped up for this interview. I have with me from Culver-Stockton College head coach Audrey Alejandro Rivera and student athlete Lauren Bloom. Coach Lauren, how are we doing today? How is life?
Good.
We're doing good. We're working hard.
Working hard, right? Well, Coach, I'm going to start with you. Speaking of working hard, you are brand new to this program since you just came on board a few days ago.
That's right.
How are you settling into the new team, the new life, the new program?
Definitely. So I came here with I would say a big expectation. I didn't know most of the girls because I didn't recruit them. But I have a little bit of chance to do like open gyms to see where the girls were at. And after that, I made my decision who was gonna go to varsity, who was gonna go to JV. So it have been like I would say a couple of weeks that we have been working nonstop, just to get to know the girls and to keep working hard, because we want to achieve our main goal, and trying to know like each of the players so that way we can keep pushing.
Well, Coach, I'm going to assume you're going to lean on some of the returners as you get rolling into this. So tell me a little bit introduce us to Lauren, one of your returners. Tell us what kind of impact she's had on the team so far preseason.
Well, as you mentioned, she's one of the returners. So she's one of my leaders because she's my setter. So the setters is most of the time the main that lead the team, beside my libero. So I had to create that relationship with her, and that way we're on the same page and we're pushing to to complete the goal, I would say.
Lauren, I'm going to kick to you now. Lauren, I always say the setters are the quarterbacks, the leaders, the quarterbacks of the team, controlling it all. How has preseason been so far?
I think preseason has been going really good. We have some girls coming back off of injury from last year that are really excited to get back to playing. We have some freshmen that are already stepping up and doing a good job. And I think us setters in general, we've had positionals with coach. We're just trying to figure out how we're going to run the offense and how we're all going to work together to be on the same page no matter which of us is on the court. So I'd say for the setters, that's kind of been our main goal is, figuring out what tempo we want to run, working with the hitters, connecting with the new hitters, and just getting everything figured out.
So, Lauren, this must be crazy. Athletes are very conservative. They have their routines, their stuff. They don't like things mixed up. You get a new coach within days of the season starting. So, Lauren, tell me, what has Coach been doing to make this transition easier? And are some things that the team have already learned from him just in his first, week or two of being coach?
He kind of came in and I had a conversation with him and he was like, I want to run a faster tempo. And I was like, so do the setters and the hitters. So that was something that we were already on the same page about. I think that everyone kind of came in with an open mind. I mean, some of us have been through the coaching change already. So I think we were really just focused on being adaptable to his style. And he kind of preached that too, especially to the seniors and us upperclassmen, just kind of being adaptable, open-minded. He's really been pushing for us to, focus in practice, focus in games. So I just say adaptability is the big word that he came in with and that we were open to, figuring everything out together.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, you're new to the Heart, but not to the NAIA, okay? I know this. You spent some time at Warner University, who has national championship experience. So let's talk a little bit about the level of women's volleyball you expect to see in the Heart of America Conference, and what are you going to do to start preparing for that level of competition?
Definitely. I feel because I had the experience in NAIA already in a different conference. I feel like Heart conference is one of the toughest conference because we have a pretty good solid teams. So I would say that for me it's not gonna be a challenge. We just need to face the opponents with respect and push to give all in the court. We may be gonna look like like the underdog, but we're working towards a goal, and that's not gonna stop us to keep working hard and push to our goal. We can face anyone, I would say, and we're gonna face it with the best face that we can.
Yeah, it sounds like you've already starting to organize the team. They're starting to get into their gel and get into their groove. What are some things you're going to continue to do to get that flow and get that rhythm going as you move into the season, Coach?
Definitely. One thing that we're working on is confidence. I feel like there's some players that they don't trust themselves like pretty well in a way that they're not capable to do the stuff. And I'm trying to change that mindset and a mindset that they can see the stuff as a positive way and they can improve and keep pushing themselves.
Yeah, excellent. So, Lauren, how do you help? How do you hope to help lead the team? What are you already doing, and what are you and some of your upperclassmen going to do to take those new incoming players in and bring them up to the culture that your coach is already setting?
Yeah, I think that as upperclassmen, we're just really trying to like instill in them that like they can do it and they can play at this high level. I think just continuing to tell them that they can do it, that this level of play is why they got recruited to play college volleyball. I think that something we're really trying to instill in like ourselves and the freshmen is like respect each other, respect ourselves that we're good enough to be here, and just kind of continuing to remind ourselves that we are here for a reason and that we deserve to be here and play in this conference and play on this team.
So, Lauren, this is a three-part question. When did you start your volleyball journey? When did you start playing volleyball? What is it that you love most about it? And what is your favorite play? I have my wife played volleyball in college, and she has her favorite play in the whole world. So I always want to know each player what's their favorite play that they love the most. When it happens, you're like, yes.
Yeah. So I started playing volleyball when I was about 8 years old. Where I come from, I'm from Springfield, Illinois, Rochester area. We have like RYAA, and then you start playing club in like sixth grade. So I've been around the sport for a really long time. My parents got me the volleyball net, and we'd go out to the yard, we'd serve, we'd do the things. I think my favorite play. So I've for a really long time, my whole high school career, I've always had a left-handed right side hitter. So I really like when they come around and run a two. I think it's a fun little trick play. And just playing with lefties is always really fun. My
And that
roommates.
defense isn't set, they're not ready for it. And you're like, boom.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, Coach, you've already alluded to this. You've already kind of set this tone, but about the mental aspect and the confidence aspect. So I'm assuming this will be involved in your answer. But what do you believe is the most important quality for this team this year to have a successful season?
Beside all the qualities, I go by a core value that I implement to them, which is love, care, and respect, which is something that you have to implement it to all the players, especially the ones that are coming in, because they are getting to use to the way I want the program and all that kind of stuff. So I've been preparing them for whenever I recruit my class 2025, they're already gonna implement everything to my new class. So to create uh, a habit and a bond as a family.
Well, that's it, family. And I hear this all throughout the heart. Competitive on the court against each other, but then the whole conference is like family with each other
Yep.
and within the team. So, hey, I'm super pumped up. You got me hyped now. Can't wait for the season to start. I want to see what new plays, new energy, a new tempo coming from Culver-Stockton this year as you roll into the season. So, thank you so much for being here. Good luck the rest of the season, and I can't wait to see what unfolds. Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
Thank you.
This is just
Congratulations.
the beginning.
Yeah,
Bye.
just the beginning.